Hello everyone. After the kinds of biasness in principle of natural justice, next today we will discuss about rules of Odi Ultram Patram, that is rule of fair hearing. The rule of Odi Ultram Patram is the basic concept of principle of natural justice. The rule of Odi Ultram Patram involves mainly two propositions. First one is the person whose rights are to be affected must have notice of such proceedings. And the second proposition is the person must have reasonable opportunity to be heard. Now, here, right of being heard includes 4 points. First is our notice, second one is our hearing, third is legal representation, and last one is our cross-examination. So, firstly, we discuss about notice. Each and every person whose civil right is affected must be given reasonable notice of the issue before any action is taken. There are certain requirements of notice. First essential requirement of notice is time, place, and nature of hearing. Second is legal authority or jurisdiction under which hearing is to be held. All these things must be mentioned under a notice. These are the essential elements of notice. Second point is our hearing, that is fair hearing. The second most important or essential element of Odi Ultram Patram is fair hearing. If the order passed by the authority without any hearing, the party or without giving him an opportunity of being heard, then it will be considered as invalid. Means अगर पार्टीज को रीजनेबल अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिलती अपने व्यूज़ को एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए, then such type of hearing is invalid. Third is our legal representations. Generally, the representation through a legal advisor in the authoritative arbitration is not considered as an imperative piece of reasonable hearing. In the specific circumstances, in the event that the privilege to legal representation is not rejected, and at that point it adds up to the infringement of our natural justice. Last point is cross-examination. The court should not require to reveal the person concerned or material to be taken against him, but an opportunity is provided them to deny the evidence. The question arises that witnesses will be cross-examined. These are the 4 essential elements of our rules of Odi Ultram Patram. Then, there are certain exceptions. However, in some special cases and in special circumstances, the principle of natural justice can be excluded. These exceptions are: first is statutory exclusions. Principle of natural justice. may be excluded by our statutes either specifically or by necessary implications. Then next is legislative function. As far as legislative action may be absolute or subordinate is concerned, it is not be subject to the principle of natural justice. That includes direction of general character without reference to a particular individual. There are certain circumstances in which hearing might be prohibited. It is just that the activity of administrative being referred to is authoritative or not regarded in the character. These are the exceptions of our principle of natural justice. The administrative activity either is not liable to the guidelines of natural justice. However, if the legislative exclusion is mainly concerned with arbitrary, unreasonable and unfair, court may cancel such a provisions under Article 14 and Article 21 of the Constitution of India. And the last exception is impracticability. Last part of the principle of natural justice we will discuss in our next video. Thank you.